Hi guys, it's Rike and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today we'll be talking about the most durable leggings, the most heart-wearing, long-lasting leggings, and it's kind of a top 5, but also not really because it's a top 5 but in no particular order. So let's do it. Top 5 of the most durable leggings. And of course, as always, I do have some negative examples as well. I won't put them on, I'll just show you why there are negative examples. And we'll start with that, because why not start with a negative thing and then we work our way up, you know? So usually if you have like more sleek leggings, they should stay sleek, right? And this Popflex pair, for example, look at that. I don't know if you can see it properly, but there was so much pilling going on. So pilling is a really, really, really big thing that happens to a lot of activewear, and that's what you don't want. Pilling happens mainly on it happens a lot on brush fabrics. This one was a sleek fabric that still pilled extremely like that. And then of course it's also really, really hard to do anything about this because this part just looks brushed now and a little pilly. And I really hope you can see it as extreme as it actually is in person. But it's basically, for me, usually leggings pill around the butt area, between the thighs, and in the gusset. In the gusset, it's not as bad because you're not going to see it. On the butt, you're going to see it because it's right on your butt, basically. So this happened to these Popflex leggings that were sleek. It can also happen to other leggings. And I have to be fair here, I like my Buffbunny Legacy leggings. And I don't know what it is, but with some colors, I've had these for so long, and there's minimal pilling on these. Like, they still look really, really good, like brand new, basically. Whereas I had these for not as long, and they're kind of pilled, but evenly. Again, I'm not sure if it's easy to see, but they are not as, like, the fabric structure looks just different now at this point, or the texture even. Like, but since these are kind of pilled, kind of all over the place, but also, like, it's harder to tell. But it's still not the original fabric structure. And if you look a little bit closer, you can kind of tell it is pilling. Again, like I said, this doesn't happen to all of them. It happens to some usually when I spot it, and it's just a few months after I bought them, I complain to Buffbunny and I get my money back every time. So, but I think it's not okay. Then other things that could happen is, like, I don't know, if you have long fingernails, if you pull them on, your leggings on, it could snag. I definitely had some Velcro incidents, but I can't see them anymore because it's on one of the leggings that I have here in the top 5 most durable ones, because it's really not easy to spot. And in general, of course, if you have some Velcro on your leggings, if you snag it with a really sharp object, if you, like, just, you know, put the hard barbell against your leggings and just rub, every legging is gonna be, you know, like, you'll see some effect of that. But in general, what we're talking about here with the most durable ones is, have they pilled yet? Do they still look good? Are the seams okay? And have I behaved normally in the gym and nothing has happened? Like I said, I mean, if you go sit there, rub your barbell all over your leggings, I can't help you. But, you know, if I've trained in them multiple times, a lot of times, if I've washed them a lot of times and they still look brand new, that's what I'm looking for, basically. I don't have long fingernails, so, like, I usually don't get holes in my leggings. I do sometimes see people with holes in their leggings, and I'm assuming that's what happened to them. But I don't know, I've never had it happen, like a random hole. And usually, yeah, like I said, pilling does happen. That's the thing that I see most often. And here I will have 5 leggings that I've worn quite a lot. I've done quite a lot of things to them, and they're still alive, and they're still look really, really good. And let's just start. Like I said, no particular order. I will start with the Alphalete OG Revivals. I do have these in a lot of colors. They are super durable. They don't really sell them anymore, which is why every single pair I have is basically an example of a very good durable legging, and I've never had an issue with any one of these. Like, the seams are still pretty good. The fabric still looks really good. Stretchiness still there. It's all still really good. These are not very squat proof. Just be aware of that. I do love to wear these for HIIT workouts though, for super intense sweaty workouts, because they never slide down on me. They don't really show sweat, and they're just very breathable and durable as well. So these I've reviewed so many times before, but I'll do it again. We have a ribbed, no, sorry, not a ribband, but a waistband here. A waistband, of course, we have a waistband. A seamless waistband. We do have a front seam on these, not super invasive at all. We do have mesh panel detailing all across the leg, so here on your thigh and then lower in the leg as well, in the front and in the back. And this mesh panel detailing is the most sensitive area of this these leggings. So it wasn't exactly this pair, but on another pair I had like some rubber bands. Like there's these like resistance rubber bands that you have, and like with like the handles. And we used this and tied it together around the legs as a booty band, basically, in a class. And I did that. And then, of course, because it was rubber, it kind of rubbed against this. But I tried to find the leggings, and it's really, really hard to see that, apparently. So you can do that. And that was to the mesh part. Whenever I use these leggings with the normal, like, fabric booty bands, no issue at all. So hold on, I'm just going to show you the fabric booty bands, I mean. So with fabric booty bands, I mean booty bands like this. They do have a little bit of an elastic on the inside so they don't move around. But otherwise, these are made of fabric, and these don't ever do anything to your leggings. If you're still using the rubber bands, they're not good for your leggings, but they're also just don't feel good. Like for me, the rubber bands always hurt my legs. These are perfect. So I recommend you get like some of these fabric bands if you use these type of glute bands. So just make sure you have those, and those will be really good for your leggings in general. Yes, anyway, that's the leggings. But we have this mesh panel detailing all over the place. I've used the mesh panel, like these leggings together with these booty bands, no issue at all. In the back here, we have an Alphalete stitched in logo. And again, a seam here in the back, straight across glute seams, but I don't mind with these ones at all because they're just so good. They feel so good. And like I said, they still look amazing. I have other Alphalete leggings that have pilled, that have worn out, basically loose seams, but all of these, no matter which color I have, still pretty good in shape, and I do wear these a lot. So let's see this on. All right, onto the OG revivals. So these are truly like one of the most worn leggings in my closet, like this color, but I also do have a good few other colors that I like to rotate between. As I mentioned already, they're not very squat proof. Just be aware that you know that and that you're okay with that. Yeah, so basically this area is gonna pull sheer when you squat, when you, I don't know, down dog or whatever else you're gonna do with this, when you bend over a little. I personally really don't mind because otherwise these leggings are great. They're very lightweight, they're very stretchy, they're very comfortable to wear. I never have to like pull them up again. They just fit nicely. And as I also said, I've had no issues with them whatsoever. They've held up really, really well, even though I do wear them a lot. So these are all very good plus points. Let's talk about them quickly. So they're nice and high-waisted, like super high-waisted. You could probably fold them over if it's a little bit too high for you. We have that little Alphalete logo there in the back. A front seam, but it's really not at all like restricting. We have the mesh panel detailing here on your legs, on your thigh, also around the calf area. And then this mesh panel detailing is fun here because it's kind of comes in up here and then it goes a little bit lower so it comes in under your butt. So of course the mesh panels are definitely very see-through, but also because the material is just so lightweight, it just is not squat proof. Definitely doesn't matter if it's darker or lighter colors. Of course with the lighter colors it's even more obvious though, so yeah. But all in all, these are just really, really good. We have straight across seams here, so it's not like super flattering on the glutes, but you also do have a proper seam here in the back, so you do get some separation still. And all in all, yeah, they're just flattering. They fit really nicely, and I do love them as much for high impact and very sweaty workouts as I do love them for anything else, basically. So they're all just, they're just a great all around legging. And if you sweat it out, you're also not going to see a lot of sweat because they are so lightweight and they're also super sweat wicking. So yeah, very, very stretchy. It feels like you're not wearing anything, and just comfortable and very, very durable for sure. All right, next up we have another of my favorite leggings. These are the AYBL Luxe Seamless Tights. I have these in the color rouge here, but they do have them in a lot of other colors as well if this type of red is not your thing. There's black, white, gray, everything. Beige, other nude colors, coffee, macchiato. You can get it in so many different colors. I like these ones a lot. I can wear a size small or a size medium in these. The small I prefer for workouts, the medium I prefer for lounging. So yeah. We don't have a real front seam, but it's a fake front seam, so it's not going to be invasive at all. We have some fake seam detailing all the way down the legs here, a metal AYBL logo, and in the back, AYBL really knows how to do this. Curved glute seams, but not too much, just a little bit, and the seams also sit nice and high on your glutes, so they're not cutting off the glutes, then just let them sit there. And we also do have the fake seam detailing here in the back and a proper seam in the back too for that glute separation. These are a 7/8 length on me. I'm 5'7", so they're not very tall girl friendly. At least they're not super tight, so if you can live with your tights being a little bit shorter if you're tall, these should still work fine for you. These are very durable, and why I'm saying this is because this pair specifically I've worn like out and about on some rocks and some sand, and I've done a lot of stuff to these simply because I think it's a really, really pretty color for pictures, for my yoga pictures that you can see on my Instagram, which I'm gonna just quickly link here. And I think it's just like a really pretty color, and that's why, you know, I go out into nature and I climb, I don't want to say climb rocks because I don't really do that, but like sometimes I climb up steep things and then I have to come down the steep things, and you know, if it's too steep you sit on your butt and then you just slide down, stuff like that. I sometimes just sit on the rocks and I readjust from a yoga pose or whatever. And these just look in pristine condition. I've also worn some other ones out and about, but these ones most. I've also worn these for a leg day. Nothing. You can't see anything. I love this fabric. It's very soft, very stretchy, very comfortable, and it has this super pretty structure. But the structure also feels nice against the skin. It's not just pretty. And it's very, very unique. It's like a really cute pair of leggings. Not very sweat-proof. So if you're looking for a sweat-proof leggings, these aren't it, but they for sure are very special and apparently very durable. So let's see these on. All right, here are the AYBL Luxe Seamless Leggings. I really like this color, but also just these leggings in general. I think they're super flattering. And as I also mentioned, and this is also why they're in this video, I think they're very, very durable. These specific ones I've definitely worn on some hikes, and like, you know, I've done my yoga poses against rocks and like plants and whatever, and I can't see a single snag or something. It's like all just like still looks perfect, and they just wash very well as well. Yeah, they're very high-waisted here. We have this nice waistband tugging you in, even in the back. V-glute detailing as well, proper seam here in the back, and a fake front seam, so the front seam is not going to do anything to you. We also have some fake seam detailing, a little AYBL metal logo here. And then you also have the fake seam detailing in the back for just like some really cute, luxurious looking detailing. They are a little bit shorter than 7/8 length on me, so they're not super tall person friendly, but if you don't mind them coming a little bit higher up on your calves, it's not tight around here, so they at least wouldn't constrict you and the blood flow to your legs. I personally don't like capris, so I wouldn't do that, but still, I'm 5'7" and they're a little bit shorter than 7/8 length. I wish they would make like a longer version of it. I know for their ripped seamless stuff, they did have two length options. One of them, they call it the 7/8 length, and one of them is full length, but the full length was like 7/8 length on me. So I wish their leggings were just like a centimeter taller, longer, I guess, or like half an inch longer. Basically, that would be already a win. But yeah, all in all, I like these a lot. I do like the flattering glute detailing. It's not too much. It's just like the perfect amount of a V, no scrunch or anything. Scrunches can also be kind of, you know, a little dangerous. A lot of people reporting their scrunch leggings ripping at the scrunch. So for durability, it's always better to just have something like this instead of a scrunch, I think. But yeah, these are great. I like the structure a lot. And it certainly helps with them being like durable because not super soft. I also feel like if you got some pilling on these, it wouldn't be as noticeable simply because they have a bit of structure already. But yeah, I've never noticed any type of pilling or anything. So they're perfect and they last well and very durable. Yeah. All right, next up we have another seamless pair of leggings. As you might have noticed, we've had 2 seamless pairs already. But now we move on to the AYBL Balance V2 seamless leggings. This is the color chambray blue, super pretty color. And these ones are a bit more of a sturdy seamless fabric, and you can really tell it's a sturdy fabric because nothing has happened to these yet. And I've had some other seamless leggings in like a similar fabric that have snagged somewhere, but these ones, really good. I've worn these to the gym a lot. And they're not just a very pretty color, they're also like super great for just any gym workout basically. We have a nice like wide ribbed band here. It's stretchy, but it still compresses you, but it also does not roll over at all. Like makes your midsection look really, really good. Very, very flattering. Also, if you sit down for some shoulder presses or something, always looks good. No front seam here. We have some fun detailing here that kind of cinches in the waist a little bit. And then you also do have some seamless mesh detailing here in the front, something under your glutes, just a little bit, and then a little bit of a V-ribbed detailing here for some glute separation. An AYBL logo here in the back, the cinching in of the waist here as well with the detailing. And that is kind of it, a little bit of detailing here around the ankle as well. I don't find them super flattering on the glutes, if that's what you're looking for, but they are very, very durable. It's not the softest seamless fabric. It's a little bit thicker, but not the thickest either. And it's just very comfortable to wear. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just comfortable. You know, these are not gonna do you dirty. They're gonna be there. They're gonna sit nice on your body. And they're gonna perform well. And they're just like, they just feel sturdy. You know, it's like, they just feel like they're gonna last forever. And I do appreciate that. Let's see them on. All right, what a stunning color, but also they have so many color options of these. I might need to get another one soon. Yeah, the Balance V2 seamless leggings. I think the fabric is really what makes them so durable. And we have not a ton of detailing, but just a little bit. And I really like this detailing here at the waistband. I like how high the waistband is. It tucks me in, and when I fold over, it stays put, like it doesn't roll over. I can sit, I can do my shoulder presses, and it looks really good and still snatches me in here. So very, very flattering. No front seam on these. Like I mentioned, a little bit of detailing, a little bit of mesh here, a little bit of detailing under the glutes, but nothing too much. Definitely more of a unibutt situation with these, even though we have a little bit of a triangle ribbed detailing here as well. But honestly, these just fit so great. They're so flattering on your waist. They're super durable. I've never been like able to do anything to these. Not yet. I've had them for quite a while though, and I do reach for them a lot as well. It's a bit more of a stiff fabric, but still stretchy. And I feel like, I don't know, like, there's definitely more stiff leggings. I'm not saying it's like super stiff, but like definitely, if I compare this to the Alphalete OG Revivals, it's not as stretchy, which does help, I think, with the durability as well. It's like you can do whatever with this fabric. It's not gonna snag. It's like really, really good. It's kind of compact, not too thick, still very, very like lightweight. Also, of course, with the lighter colors here, you can definitely see some sweat. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, I think they're just great all over. Like they have, also we have some more detailing here. Sorry, I got distracted. But like all in all, I think they're just like, they're durable, they're easy to wear, they're like flattering on your waist here. Waistband snatches you in. And I don't know, I just like them. And yeah, they're just like super good performance wise. And I've definitely done a lot of workouts in this one and like in these already. And yeah, nothing has happened to them yet. And I hope it'll stay that way. And yeah, I don't know, I like them. You should grab a pair. All right, and then we have a performance leggings. So these are, I have two colors here because I wear the black more, but it's easier to show things on non-black. So these are the Buffbunny Rebel leggings. I wear these a lot for lifestyle, the black ones. But like I said, it's hard to show things on black, so I'll show you the Venom colored ones. I don't think they have these anymore, but it's like a really nice deep reddish purple. So these are made from Buffbunny's Elysium fabric. It's a performance fabric. It's very sleek, but still soft, stretchy, but a little bit compressive as well. We do have a high waist band here, no front seam, and then in the back you have the Buffbunny logo and a little V here, as well as to flatter the glutes. They are a 7/8 length on me. I believe these are a 25 or 26 inch inseam. And yeah, they're just very sleek, and they have this leopard finish. So just a little leopard print here. I can also show it to you in black, but like I said, harder to see, of course. So I'll try on the Venom colored ones for you, just so you can see it a little bit better in the try-on clips. But they, even though I've worn these more than these, they still feel the same. The shininess is still the same. They don't snag, they don't wear out, the shininess doesn't go away. There's no pilling, no nothing. So these are truly really, really durable. I've worn the black ones so many times. And I think it's probably true for most of the Elysium fabric leggings, that they're just gonna last very, very long, and that they are just very durable. So if you are into a performance legging that is very durable, just check out most of the Buffbunny performance leggings, because most of them are made from this Elysium fabric. But yeah, do confirm it's Elysium fabric, because that one specifically just lasts forever. So let's see this on. All right, onto these Rebel leggings. The fabric is super sleek. It's the Buffbunny Elysium fabric. They're most used performance fabric. So yeah, very, very sleek, but still very, very soft. Very sweat wicking too. We have a nice high waist here. No front seam, no top seam either. So you're not getting squeezed up here. And then, of course, as Buffbunny likes to do, that's the brand Buffbunny likes to do. I can't talk anymore. We have this deep V-gluteated thing here in the back. You have the Buffbunny logo there as well. And yeah, these are also more of a 7/8 length on me, maybe a tiny bit shorter. I believe they're usually a 25 inch inseam. And I don't know, they just work really well. As I mentioned before, I usually do wear the black ones a lot more, but it's just easier to see the detailing on the colored pairs. That's why I'm wearing these ones. But my black pairs all look immaculate still. The stitching is still holding up. There's no snatching. No snatching. There is snatching, but no snagging. We have still like you can still see the leopard print, like it doesn't wash out or anything. The shininess stays. And it also keeps the form quite well. So it's not like getting too big or anything. It's not stretching out too much. I still get a good amount of compression even from the pairs that I've had for a long time. And all in all, like you can do whatever you want to these and they're gonna last. I mean, obviously don't take a pair of scissors and start cutting them up and complain that, you know, they have holes. But, you know, in a reasonable level, you can do whatever you want to these and they're gonna be fine. So yeah. All right, and I had to do it. I like, you know, it's the top 5. So it's like, what is the 5th legging? I had to do it. I have these Tchibo leggings. I don't even know what they're called anymore. But I've had these for like 10 years. And they're still good. And I've worn these outside so many times for pictures. I've been like on splintering wood, on rocks, whatever. I've done it all. and these leggings are still there. A friend of mine also has the exact same leggings and she also still has them. So it's not just me, and they were like so cheap. They're the cheapest of them all. They're probably like half the price of the AYBL leggings and like a quarter of the price of the other leggings. It's ridiculous. So if you have a Tchibo where you are, Tchibo has great quality leggings. I will say that. I have some other Tchibo leggings as well, but like these I've worn the most, and I'm just surprised at how good they still look. Like, it's amazing. It's like this. It's also performance material, so it's like also sleek. The sleek materials are doing a little bit better, or the seamless materials. We have a front seam on these. Don't really care that much about that. Top seam, again, I don't really care that much about that. And then a little bit of like a round glued contour situation there, and a seam in the back as well. And yeah, it's just amazing to me that, especially also the shininess is still there. I've worn these so many times. It is incredible. I've also worn these into the ocean, you know, salt water, whatever. These leggings do not care. They're just there, doing their thing. And this is why I had to show them. This is why they had to be in here. They are, like, they're cheap, but they are durable AF, okay? So let's see these on. All right, onto the trusted Tchibo leggings. I think my absolute favorite pair of leggings ever. No, I wish they were a little bit higher waisted. I wish they were a tad longer because they're a tiny bit shorter than 7/8 length on me. But you know what? These ones were so cheap and they just look so good still, even though I've done so many things with these. Like, I like to wear these for photos because they're shiny, they're silvery, and they've gone through so many things with me. And they're still, like, you know, they're still there, they still fit. They didn't stretch out, they didn't lose the stretch, they didn't snag or anything. They're still perfect, they're still shiny, and it's amazing because I've had these for so long. So yeah, they definitely had to be in this video. We do have a front seam on these. I also don't think you can still find these, by the way, because like I said, it's been a while. We have a front seam on these. The front seam is a little bit, I can feel it a tiny bit, but it's not so bad. More of a mid-waist for sure. We also do have a top seam, but that helps them stay up. And yeah, we do have a little bit of a rainbow glue contouring here. These are actually, like, you know, they have a lot of detailing, some seams here, there, and everywhere. And then you have a little Tchibo active logo there, which is, I guess, starting to peel off a little, just a tiny bit. But I mean, for the fact that these have been in the laundry for so often, this is still amazing, you know? Like, wow. Yeah. They're also so like soft, like so sleek. It's crazy. And all that for just like $15, you know? Like, it's not all cheap leggings are bad leggings, because yeah, these have lasted me a long time already, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna last a few more years longer. So yeah, Tchibo for the win. All right, it's conclusion time. I mean, in a way, we've already done a conclusion. I've shown you some of the top 5 most durable leggings that I have in my closet, shown you some negative examples as well. And I think in a way, maybe we can draw a conclusion that the brush fabrics aren't as good at being durable and long lasting. It is a lot of the like sleek performance fabrics or the seamless fabrics. And when it's the seamless fabrics as well, I think it has to be like a specific, you know, way of seamless. I don't know. I mean, the Amen structured Luxe Seamless leggings are very, very different from the AYBL leggings or the OG Revivals from Alphalete. But in a way, all of them are not what Gymshark does, for example. And I guess maybe that makes a difference. I don't know. But I think I also proved to you that you don't need to spend a lot of money on a pair of leggings to be able to enjoy it for a very long time. Because, like I said, the Tchibo leggings, I think they are living proof that you don't need to spend a lot of money. But yeah, I will say that usually if you do realize there's some snagging, some pilling, if you bought from a good brand with good customer service, I'd say it's not good customer service, this is the appropriate amount of customer service. If that happens within the first few months of you purchasing them, if you only wore them a handful of times, stuff like that, this should never happen, and they should refund you or give you, exchange the item. And usually for all good brands I've had to deal with, this has always happened. Like I said, with Buffbunny, for example, if I realize a lot of pilling on a pair of leggings I've only recently gotten, I will complain with pictures and they will usually refund me. So that happens all the time. I've had some negative experiences with customer service as well, of course. I remember owning a fit. I put the seamless legging on first time and it snagged. Like, I don't even have sharp fingernails. It was just, I don't know what happened. So I complained to them and they didn't want to do anything about it in the first place. I'll link the video up here so you can hear the whole story. But the story was I paid half the shipping, they paid the other half, and then they refunded me the legging at least. But never again. So yeah, it's just, but in general, like, good brands will do that. They will refund you if the product is not satisfactory. And if you spend a lot of money on it, you should be getting a lot of wear out of it before something happens. Anyway, I hope if you were looking for a good durable legging, you got some suggestions here, you got some inspiration. As always, you can find most of the information in the description box on the screen, also down in the actual description box of this video. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it your thumbs up. And also, if you haven't yet, you can subscribe to my channel so you can get notified about all the new videos. If you have any feedback, any suggestions for new brands, anything you want me to improve, any suggestions for new topics for these type of videos, leave it down in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can also follow me on Instagram and you can also DM me there, but be aware that I'm way more likely to see your comment here on YouTube than I am to see your DM on Instagram. So if you really want me to see it, leave the comment here. Yes! Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was interesting. And thanks so much for watching, because I know my videos are quite long sometimes. So yeah, thanks so much for sticking with me, for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye!